don't have to make the children already. We have to bear the children.
So who don't want to make the children? Why you always have to go back there?
9
Why you always have to go back there?
9
Who gonna make it
months.
again?
We are going to
That's why
bear
that is
the
why.
children.
Who gonna make it again?
We are the nurturers. We bring forth life. How are you matching that? Pick up the dog, Toto. Pick it up.
Why matching that? We ain't want no dog. We ain't gonna
I
have no
could
dog.
never understand that, boy. Why you always have to go back to we are the bearers of life? At the end of the day, I always say the same thing. You were placed on the earth to bring child.
Exactly, and you were placed to pick up the dog, Toto. Pick it up.
No, boss. That's what I mean,
Never
a
see that, no
dog.
way.
And at the end of
Always
the day, if
have
I
to
had
be
a dog,
going.
and I
I
realize
can pick up the dog, Toto.
and I realize I alone have to pick it up, that dog would have miss. Plain
When
talk
you
bad
go my
man.
Jaiga.
And night you don't come home and then hear no barking. When you ask what happened to the dog, I don't know. Because I telling you straight, I was lacing the dog water. I was saying, yeah. Vet for
The
you.
dog is doing numbers and there for 2 weeks. It starts to look like furniture. Pick it up. All you have duties.
That's why they
put out the
legalizing
garbage.
bestiality, you know. That's why they legalizing
No,
bestiality.
we're not dealing with that topic.
What do you mean?
You always want to go back.
Look how
and
much
let
you
it
care
go.
about it. Look how much
Let
you
it
care about the
go.
dog.
All right? It have garbage to put out. All you have all your duties. I'm pregnant. My feet are swollen.
Well,
My nose swell up.
When you're pregnant, well, listen,
That's
when
a
you're
whole
pregnant,
difference here.
I can understand that I didn't expect you to scrub bathroom when you're pregnant.
Thank you.
I didn't expect you to sweep the yard when you're pregnant, wash it down, wash
you.
can, all those
Thank
things.
you.
So in the 9 months you are pregnant, I can understand me
Yeah, I
pulling
do-
my
I
hand
do
or
not
even
plan anything.
paying for somebody to come for some sort of assistance. But you trying to tell me the child and them is 6 and 7. You make child years now, right? Hold on, child and them is 6 and 7.
Oh,
You still
Lord.
don't want to do nothing?
Well, it have
When-
a whole other set of
When weekend come, because you're not getting up to carry them belly, you're not getting up to carry them swimming, you're not doing nothing, you're just in your bed
What are
lying
you
down.
saying? That
Hold on.
mothers don't do anything but bring forth the children?
In this no time, mostly, yeah. In the no time, no mothers basically feel after the child come out, and I spend all the money in West Shore because you never spend a cent because your credit card clear, and all the money come out and think that is it, you that the price now. I push it out, so I'm good to go. That's all it is, yeah.
No, the child needs nurturing now. And most of the time, the mothers are the nurturers.
No, most of the time the child is go to school. And we
Right?
pay the teacher and them to do that. They don't do the nurture.
We
to
are
pick up the book in the
nurturers.
evening to ask what the child do. That's and all that. Oh God, hard. So you cannot help the child with the homework every day. Let's go.
It have some men doing nothing with the children. Nothing. They only making it, and as they reach home, play with them because they done bed and ready for bed, kiss the children, and they feel that is being helping out.
So Nikki,
being
what you
a
saying?
daddy at home.
How we should divide it, right? We're talking about chores here in the house. What you think you should do? That's all. Let me hear the things that you think you
Every
should do.
relationship is different. Every relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every relationship, money, the economics of the relationship is different. No, they have couples that have maid and thing to come in and clean house. So we have to talk.
Let's talk
economics.
basic households now. Not the ones
Economics
with
too,
maid and thing.
where either both parents working or one parent working. So there are different dynamics to every relationship.
So in a
But
case
I
where
am saying
the
that
wife,
everybody
in
have
a
to
case
pull
where the
their
wife
weight.
or the female in the relationship makes more than the male, right? Let's just say hypothetically, you're making more, right? You don't think you should pay more?
Pay more what?
Pay for anything.
Well, yes, I am a fair. If obviously I'm making more money than you, I go handle one more bill more than you. Yeah.
Right. Okay, fine.
Just one.
So
It could be a big bill,
you like
you
to
know.
say it's we road, right?
It's the we road. We on the we road. And if we on
So-
the we road, we...
He drives because all of a sudden your hand and foot pock. You have license, but since you married, you forget how to drive. So he started to pick you up every day and drop you away.
Talking about me and Jerry.
Hold
now?
on, we just talking as is, right? If it fall in your garden, pick it up.
All right.
Right? He driving you everywhere you had to go. He cleaning up all the dog thing. He cleaning the house. He washing the clothes. You understand? Only thing you have to do is
Is there a question in there somewhere?
I'm just trying to get a balance here.
Oh,
Nikki. It's
balance.
balance we're
Okay,
looking for.
okay.
It's balance. It's balance.
I noticed so far all I heard is what he doing. Go ahead.
We're looking for a balance. So how should it go? If we're looking for a balance here. If a guy is doing all these things, right? What do you think a woman's supposed to do?
Well, a woman, just the
You know.
fact that I'm with you is work. All right, let me start there.
Realistically,
Just the fact
realistically,
that
it
I
really
am
have no
committed
balance.
to
You
you
know.
is real work.
Realistically, it really
Okay?
have no balance.
So we kind of even there already. It is take work to be in a relationship with a man, you know, Jaiga. All you easy, you know.
I don't
We
clean.
just had to groom all your shape, all your pick, all your fix, all your pat, all your... Because all you just come kind of rough, eh? And every woman has have a little work to do when it comes to men in relationships. So, the work start from the minute I say, die, my man. Work start.
I don't clean. My husband doesn't cook. And it works for us.
Let me hear what this person saying there.
I don't clean. My husband doesn't cook. It works for us.
It works.
She doesn't clean?
You have to have the
Yeah, she don't
balance.
clean.
And that's them with them living
And
in.
our husband don't cook.
So what them
So
functioning?
it works.
Well, no,
It
one
does work.
cleaning and one cooking.
Oh, so they swapping the duties.
Like
then. That's what she's
Jerry
saying.
is never to cook.
My husband,
Right?
my husband chores is to relax after work. I does everything.
Cause that
See?
is woman.
What?
Let me give this
I
lady a
does
round of
everything.
applause.
Yes,
That
she is woman.
that
Yes,
is
for
woman.
handling her
She say.
stories.
That is woman.
But he's a dog.
If we could take just a quarter of a page
It's
out of
still
that
have
woman's
man,
book,
so?
that is woman.
Here, K.
It's
I am
still
glad
a
to
man.
say that I'm very spoiled. He handles the clothes, cars, house, and works. I just cook full stop. Power to the black man.
No, in that case, K is a dog.
Oh,
K
okay,
is a dog. K is a dog.
But she gave you power
K is
there.
a dog. K is a dog.
Oh, okay, is a dog.
She didn't do nothing. But she said, but she just cook. And I show you this buy real food outside. I could bet my bottom dollar. K husband, and he just go there and watch me. I'm sure she's cooked. You know them kind of women make one cup of rice? Because every time he only telling K, nah baby, but you know I'm on fitness on the health. I'm watching my weight.
Well,
Not because
one
of
cup
that.
of rice.
He don't really want to eat from K. So what he start do is eating small portion because he don't eat any fully. But I know about that, you know. You're buying all the food. I say, nah baby, I'm on health and fitness. I don't eat rice.
Oh, your man is dog, but you don't need by the other woman. So you're
It's only
talking about.
It's only that steamed bread K making and chicken breast. And he only saying, nah, I'll just take it on one piece of bread. Fitness, honey, fitness. Nah, because he belly full of it. He done.
All you talking about role reversal. When
Uh-huh.
my wife was pregnant, she was pumping normal. And I had all the morning sickness. Now the children are born and she looking fit like a fiddle. And I carried all the baby weight.
See, times have changed.
Nah, he lazy. He lazy.
Times have changed.
Wow. So guys, we're talking about responsibilities in a relationship. What do you think is fair? Let me just put what I think is fair, Nikki. Could I just put that out there?
Of
What I
course.
think is fair?
This is Mars versus Venus.
I'm saying,
we have to listen.
in
to
a healthy relationship, we need to have balance.
balance.
All right? And there are certain things and certain chores because of how society has placed it on us. Certain things that men are not required to do due to society standard. I'm not saying that it shouldn't because as we're saying it's a new
you want to
world.
give an example?
A new world.
Why not required to do? I need to hear
No,
this.
no. I'm just saying. No, times change. Guys who lived on their own for a long period of time, like myself, you acquired skills over the years because you had no choice.
You had to wash, cook, right?
You had to wash, cook, and do everything. But how society has placed it, for if you're going back to the ancestry days, and us black men grew up in homes where you see particular things. Like my mother, for instance, she nurtured her home, her children, and her husband. She understood the essence of being a real, strong black woman. She gets
Look,
up in the
you're
morning
in
at
some
4.
real
You
kind of.
understand? By 6 o'clock, everything done cooked, place clean, ready to pump. The new age ladies now, by 6 o'clock, dribble still in mouth because them still
them
sleeping.
still
But
sleeping.
anyway, we're not talking about that. Hold on, let me finish. I believe equal serving in no time should be like it should follow. Wherever you wash, wherever you eat, wash it.
Yeah, I
Right?
like that.
Laundry, you go half and half. If you had it this weekend, next weekend is on me. Wherever you want to pawn, and it your damn self. Me should not iron your whole clothes for the week, or a little jacket and a little January's long pants and thing, and you was seam, and then you seam, and then you go down your coat. Boy, I iron the shirt, so that is offness.
Oh,
Iron
you
your
should
own
have
thing.
a husband who is 6'5" and think about the length of a pants, length to iron that.
finish now.
When I iron one
iron
pants,
it
I
whole-
Jerry.
You iron it
now.
whole day, you iron
All episodes of Game of Thrones I watch, you know.
it. Whole day you ironing.
Am I done now? Right? The cleaning of the house, again, as follows.
You
It's
do
shed.
out, I do it. Wherever.
One
Shit.
do out, yeah. I do yard, you do inside. You understand? I find that is fair.
Oh, sure. He said, tell Jaiga, your mother still in keeping the chair, so stop trying to bottle it up.
Don't that person? That person is that dog. That person is that dog. Who's that?
I don't know.
Oh God, I don't do that now, but I'm trying, but she listening, but I'm trying my best to let my kid. I'm thinking expensive, boy. Anyway, no, but for real though, times change, we understand that a lot of the things you've grown up seeing your parents do, or your mother, like, I telling you, plain to bad man, I never see my father pull your hand. Ever. In life. My father used to do one thing in your that is stew chicken.
Them days long gone.
Stew chicken, and he can make a real best crab and can. Look, if I'm Tobago now, you crab and thing so much. I used to expect that, and I used to come here together like every fortnight.
That were you black, sir?
I will tell you somebody, Sharon, I'm not going to be disrespectful. Yeah. You understand? That's very racist, eh? Anyway, yeah, I really never seen him pull hand.
Hot there,
I never seen him pull hand.
No, but I also, growing up, living with my grandparents and stuff. Yeah, that was at different times. Even though my grandmother did the work, she was also working. She did seamstress and stuff. She was a seamstress. And my grandfather, ran business. Lunch was ready at 11:45. She was there. Daddy never did anything. You know what I mean? That same generation where the man...
So long he lived?
And he's 98. He's still living.
What are they doing for is to kill me early because they want the cream. Most men right now, lifespan is about 55, 60 years. Soon as the insurance kick in, they're dead. Because all the women and they want to spend. And then what they're going to do, go and do surgery in LA and come and take young boy. That's all they want. That's all. Just to kill me out and take young boy. That's it.
It's Mars versus Venus. It's Friday.